Hey, what is up guys? Welcome back to R-Teck, and the speed you need is almost here. We're officially 10 days away from the revealing of the OnePlus 6, the speed you need. So without further ado, let me bring you up to speed with the OnePlus 6. So May 16th, 5 p.m. London, they're gonna unveil the OnePlus 6, and it's gonna be a pretty good phone, one of the phones that are most anticipated for the year, and one of the phones that pretty much check all the boxes. So let's move on to the hardware. The front of the phone is gonna have a little update compared to the 5T. It's gonna come with a notch, and it's gonna be a 6.3-inch screen, 19:9 aspect ratio. That's gonna kick out a lot of nits. It's gonna be a beautiful screen. Compared to the 5T I've seen right now, it just has that little more screen real estate that is gonna make it look awesome for videos. But of course, if you personally don't like the notch, there are gestures there that can activate black bars to let it look seemingly one screen instead of that weird receding line haircut style. Also, continuing on hardware, there's gonna be a lot of gestures on the OnePlus 6T, especially with the alert slider. As seen in this teaser, it's gonna do major things, especially focusing the camera, which is gonna be to see it implement, but let's see what OnePlus comes up with. This is gonna be special. Also, the regular gestures have come back, the flashlight and camera gestures and other gestures that you know OnePlus are A1 for doing. They're pretty much awesome. If you have a OnePlus, you pretty much know what I'm talking about. Also, if this is not pretty much enough for you, this is some leaked pictures and renders of third-party accessories from companies, screen protectors and cases, which pretty much confirms the screen of the OnePlus 6. Moving on to the back hardware of the phone, it's not pretty much confirmed because we haven't really seen any other leak other from these from the first time about a month ago now. So the back seems to be pretty much the same with that dual megapixel cameras, 20 megapixel main shooter, 12 megapixel secondary shooter, and 16 megapixel front facing camera. They're pretty much doing the selfie thing now. And below, the LED flash and that blazing fingerprint biometric scanner. One thing we have to like about OnePlus, they pretty much listen to every drop of their consumers, and they're pretty much bringing back the headphone jack. Also, the back panel is made of gloss this year. We'll see how this one goes. I think this one is pretty interesting. So on the internal side of things, the OnePlus 6 is rumored to ship with Android 8.1 out of the box, 6 or 8 GB options of RAM, Adreno 630 GPU octa-core, and a Snapdragon 845 as the pretty much standard, with 64 GB base model, and it goes up to a 256 GB model. Waterproofing is something that is all up in the clouds for OnePlus. It seems possible that it will come, as it's now a pretty much standards for nowadays, but we haven't really gotten any confirmation that the OnePlus will actually be water resistant. So far as pricing goes, it seems like the OnePlus is actually stepping into flagship territory, so we can officially call this phone the first flagship phone from OnePlus. And from the Indian scores, the base model 64 GB will range from $399 to $36,000. In US conversion, you're pretty much looking at starting price at $510 and $540. I'm estimating that to be pretty much for the 64 GB 6 and 8 GB variant. For the 128 GB variant, bear in mind that it seems like the price is for the RAM, so it's $39,000 and $43,000 in Indian currency, and conversion to US, that is $585 to $650, and the premium 256 gig is $45,000 and $49,000 respectively, and in US conversion it's $675 and $735, which pretty much bring this up to flagship range territory. And lastly, the release date of this phone is the 16th of May, 5 p.m. London. So if you want to buy a ticket, it's pretty much sold out by now. But if you want to watch the live launch, that's the time, 5 p.m. May 16th in London. But that's pretty much it for the speed we need. It seems like speed is a thing for OnePlus phones as usual. That's why they're so great. And that's pretty much it. So if you reached this far in the video, thank you guys for watching. Please subscribe if you're not. Feel free to leave a comment. I would like to know what you guys think about it. And I'll catch you guys in the next one. This is R-Teck. Peace.
We need.